Good morning. I had a conviction. Have you ever been convicted of something? And I'm here not to convict or condemn at all or place any guilt on you. It's to share a story that I've been going through and how I was convicted today. I was convicted actually recently to go to a church, and I knew several of our patients went there. And one in particular is a client of mine. She's also a patient. And anyway, I asked her when service was, etc. Now, making that longer story, I don't need to go into any more detail there. The detail is that when you're convicted of something, it's to listen to that word and to follow. As what I heard today was exactly what I needed to hear to help share with you something that might be appropriate that you could relate to insofar as what I'm doing in Unprocessing Me, the community. And helping you find a way to say yes to yourself, to go deeper with your own self, with unprocessing where you've been inside your own journey with food, with your body, with discovering the healthiest version of you. And so today I was listening and to the word of what the pastor was saying, and he began by saying, many of us go in for a shortcut. Many of us come into thinking, well, I just want the fast result. And the better, faster, longer result is saying yes to what it is that you are convicted of. So listening to your body, you know already what perhaps you might be saying yes to unprocessing this year. And in the unprocessing group, we've talked to you, and the number one thing that most people are looking for is to get rid of sugar. And this week was an unprecedented week in the United States government, that they too were announcing this and declaring war even on sugar. So there isn't a fast pill here. There isn't a fast 90-day sprint, even a 60-day or 30-day sprint. It's not even 3 days, but 3 days is what I'm asking you to try to say yes to yourself, to something that you may have been avoiding. You may have heard the calling for, yet said, you felt to your skin, to your flesh, to be honest. I'm going to relate this to what I also heard then. So can you say yes to yourself for at least 3 days? Come into the group, join us any day right now. You can jump in and hear some really valuable information about unprocessing yourself for sugar especially. But join us next week, starting on the 19th. We have a 5-day challenge that we're going to go deeper on. And so I want to go back to what else I heard in today's word was the pastor was talking about Peter denies Christ 3 times. And if you remember or know the scripture, it is that God said, somebody will deny me. And he goes to Peter, and this is after he's already denied him. Jesus knew. Jesus knows. And actually, Jesus goes up to him, and I think this is before he's actually died and gone in. And I'd have to go back, and I wanted to go back. Apologies anyway. So Jesus knows and asks, no shame, no comfort, no condemnation here. But Peter, do you love me? And he asked Peter 3 times, do you love me? And each time Peter said, the first time was an enthusiastic, yes, Lord. And the second time was like, why are you questioning me, Lord? And then that's when you go, oh, wait a minute. I've already said yes to you. Why are you asking again? And then the third time, it's like Christ says each time too, go feed my sheep. But, God said to Peter the third time, do you love me? And how much do we love the body that we have been given here? How many times, I want to ask you, because I know this pierced me. I have had 2 bitter battles in my life. I've had more than that, but with my body and with regards to kidney failure, I've had it not once. That was the beginning. And then I've had many ups and downs through it. My journey hasn't been a straight linear line. Healing is never a straight line. And I've had my ups and downs. But I want to say to you, if you've had your ups and downs with saying, yes, I'll get off of sugar, and then no, I won't. Or maybe yes to getting off of fast food, and then you're like, oh, I failed. Don't condemn yourself. Just get back up and say, yes, I can. And today's the day. Today you can say maybe no to fast food. And no to the processed food, to the simple carbs. What can you say yes to and follow through for 24 hours until sundown? Can you fast that much? And if you follow along, Peter goes with John after Christ is already done. He has seen Christ risen. Now, by this time, he has seen Christ risen. And he's, you would think if I saw Christ risen, I'd be out there shouting it from the rooftops. But both John and Peter are then found in their comfort zone. They're fishing. And I loved when the pastor said that today. I loved it. And he pointed out, well, they went right back to what's comfortable. They went back to fishing. Where do we say yes to unprocessing something and then the very next day or even the same day, we just go back to what's comfortable? I've been there. I have been there so many times. Again, healing is not linear. It is something that's familiar that seems like, oh, let's go back to that. Because that's what feels safe. That's what's known. And perhaps the walk of this feels unknown, a little shaky, a little wonky. And that's when you find a guide. I'm here to be a guide for you, whether it's next week for 5 days, whether it's in my group for 1 day, or whether you actually choose to make changes this year. I have 2 options for that as well. I can do a 4-week jumpstart with you. I have some amazing women who are doing that right now. I also have a 6-month package that's starting in February again. Well, this is the first time I've done the 6-month package, a group course. And I do wish to include you. I wish to say if you are ready to stop going back to what's comfortable and to say yes to yourself this year in 2026, then let's stop pretending and let's say yes. I will follow. I will. I can. And I get to. It's January. We've been through a lot of the holidays. And if you've said yes to yourself back on January 1st, those resolutions, they can be so funny, can't they? Because I no longer make them because they feel judgy. They feel like a should, a burden. And I go right here to my shoulders because they can feel heavy. And the weight of that can keep you away from saying yes to yourself the next morning. So again, there is 0 guilt. I've been there. We've all been through this. Let's do it together. That's another reason I'm here. Come into our community. I have a free Unprocessing Me community. It's for you to come in every day as much as you would like and feel that unity. Again, I love it when you phonetically break down that word community. It's unity. It's where there is no shame. There is no guilt. It's encouragement, and there's a lot of references and resources. With a capital R, where are you resourced? I felt the leading, the urgency to get on. I knew there was a message for me. And yes, there's a personal message today, but this message was also about how to share with you something that means so much to me because it's transformed me. And it isn't a quick fix. It is a long yes to me because I matter and you matter. You matter. I'm here to share. There is hope. There is hope on the other side. I've been through the hard where you were like, I can't even dry my hair. I can't even wash my hair. I'm so exhausted. I don't have the energy to keep going today. Oh, maybe you look at your kids. I can't get on the floor and play with you today. Or maybe you look at your pets after working a long day and you're like, you're just opening the back door because you don't have the energy to go on a walk with them. What is it that you can say yes to yourself right now? Just today. I'm going to post this today. Just today, what can you say yes to? And if you can say yes to that, you can say yes to yourself again tomorrow. And the next day, and the next day. Get up. And the mornings are a beautiful time. I promise you I have something special I'm going to be offering next week as a freebie. If you get in to the lives in the group every day next week from the January 19th to January 23rd. I'm going live at noon. My friend Pam will be on with me, and she's a moderator in here. If you have any questions besides you feel awkward to reach out to me, reach out to Pam. And we'll be sharing about ourselves, our own journey, and most of all, we'll be sharing how easy this really can be once we get out of our head and our stinking thinking. So thank you. That's it. I love you. Be well from inside out. Above, down, inside out, and say yes to yourself and come on into the community. At least make that yes today. It's free. Thank you. Bye-bye.